Virgos, my earth sign, my fellow earth signs, welcome to the Everything is Energy channel. I am Faith. I am intuitive tarot card reader, life coach slash spiritual coach, and advisor. My lovely Virgos, we are tapping in today in a Dark Shadows, Dark Mirrors read, my favorite reading of the channel, where we going inside, deep down inside, looking in at the things we buried due to trauma, past trauma, hurts, and pains. We don't want to look at them. Our defense mechanism was get it out of here. I don't want to deal with it. Let's bury it so we're done with it. Unfortunately, that thing is like a mold, a fungus. It don't go, it just grow. It don't go, it grow. Okay? So we here to try to dig some of these things out, right? On a constant, all the time basis. The more we do it, the easier it get. Like anything else, practice does make perfect. So, pulling one card using the Dark Mirrors Oracle deck, we're going to pull one energy because that's going to be our main energy that team is telling us to look into, to work on, and dig out, right? So we can heal, live healthier, and lead healthier lives, especially emotionally, physically, spiritually, right? Mentally. Let's do it. Let's do it. Talk to me, team, for Virgos. Hope you guys are doing well out there and enjoying your Monday. Happy Monday. It is Gemini season. It is Monday, June the 5th. Let's go. Talk to me, team, for my lovely Virgos. And the Dark Shadows Mirrors read. Give us the energy we need to work on the most. Going deep inside. What are we talking about today for Virgos? What are we working on, team? Please and thank you. All right. I have fated to suffer. Number 25, we got to make this number whole. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is about confidence, taking action, going, getting the confidence, that mental state, that goal, that drive, that inspiration you need to put it in action, right? And fated to suffer. In this card, we have a younger woman and an older Disney character, witch type person, female. What I mean is, this would be a character who would resemble a wicked witch in maybe the movie Snow White or something, right? Where you give this person the apple, because that's what they have in their hand, a fruit, an apple, trying to hand this apple to the young girl, as though this person who handed the apple to me basically created a curse, made it to where I was fated at that point to suffer. Virgos. Virgos, remember, we're going deep and down inside. We're looking at hurts and pains, so it could sting a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, it could. But work with me. We're gonna keep it short, simple, and sweet. And one thing I want to address is, for it could be on different degrees, different levels on how this resonates, how you look at this. But I cannot have you in your mind thinking the things that happen to you are fated, ordained, are cursed, are meant to happen due to generational curse, or whatever it is. It's fated to just happen to you. That's a no. That's not real news. That's fake news. They say, how you know? How you know it wasn't a curse put on me? I don't care if it was. Hell, people always cursing people with the way they talk and think out into the universe against somebody they don't like or didn't even do something they didn't like. You didn't do something I didn't like, and now I'm saying all these things on you, putting all this negative energy out for you. I mean, like magic. They're doing magic over me and my family. Even if it's that, you guys, this place is mental, so it's up to you. You going to allow something to take control over you and your will, or you going to take control? You always got a choice. So you're never fated to suffer. Now, the original reason I said I know for a fact you're not is because how the universe works. This universe has a polarity system, up and down, happy and sad. They got to exist because they're both one energy. So there is not a possibility to go through this entire life experience without going through negative things. Now you might say, well, the things I've been through seem a little worse than others. Well, then that's where we really made our mistake, when we comparing our individual selves to other individual selves. That is taunting. It is devastating to the soul. It will weaken you. Instead, stand in your own power, think individually, and lead your own will with your thought, right? Now, fated to suffer. If some of you guys think it was a person, or it's a person, maybe it's a mother figure, or maybe it's an elder figure, or even a father, or somebody, or even a curse from past generations, or maybe it's an energy where things just happen and happen. First thing I want to do for those who say this things just always happen, things just never go right. I find it hard to believe because I'm in a Virgo reading. Shit be happening for Virgos. So it got to be a particular thing, right? Something that hurts the most, where you feel like I was fated to these parents. I was fated to suffer to this family. You know, this was fated for me to go through poverty, or whatever it may be, heartbreak, not have a good relationship. I don't care where it is and where it lies. We're here to work on it today. Going into the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, talk to me, team, for my Virgos. Talk to me for Virgos in our Dark Mirrors read. Virgos fated to suffer. This ain't real. I have positive movements forward. Told you it ain't real. It ain't real. It's a mentality you created for yourself. So most things are a choice, and perception is everything. So let's say if I'm the type of person who go around thinking things always bad happen to me, and always thinking in that energy, and when I'm hurt and when I'm going through pain, even such as heartache or loss, I like to stay in that energy. Maybe I got a friend or a family member saying, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. No, oh, you know, I don't want to go, this and that. I want to stay in the misery, right? That's a reaction, but it's a choice. It's a natural reaction as well as a choice. Right? So your natural reaction is, let me stay in this misery because it's where I'm at now. But did you know at any given time you can make a choice and say, I got to get out of this? They say, but it's not easy. My thoughts are consumed by the hurt, the pain, the experience I went through. All I could think about is how this person treated me, how I was good to them and how they did me, how I didn't deserve this, how I didn't deserve that, how I was only an innocent child. Those are all valid thoughts, and I'm not taking them from you. That's not what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do is get you to go through life's ups and downs in a similar way. Have a neutral outlook, meaning I'm somewhere in the middle. I already have the understanding of a law in the universe, right? And one of those laws in the universe is duality. Duality itself, polarity teaches me, right? There's no up without a down. There is no high without a low. So just that understanding alone is broadening the way I look at things. I understand that experiences are going to come in highs and lows. That life is going to shoot me highs and lows. Now, it is a choice on whether you decide, because perception is everything. If when the lows come my way, am I going to stay in that low, or am I going to make positive movements forward? Number 8. And this is infinite. This is infinite. This can go on for aeons and aeons of time, where you are stuck, are in a situation that can keep you stuck. And you have to use your will to decide if that's the energy you prefer. Because it is your choice. I don't want to take it from you. Although I prefer you in a healthier space. So if you want to do what this card says, positive movements forward from feeling fated to suffer, then it's just a choice. It's a mentality you got to change. It's just that damn simple, guys. When I tell you, I should know. I mean it, man. I don't mind telling y'all about me. Y'all comment down below. You want to know something about me. I don't care. I don't. But when I tell you hell and back, I used to think, hell, I used to think I'm fated to suffer. That's a good example. I used to think I was fated to suffer until I learned that I was causing the energy. They said, wait a minute, what? I didn't do these things to me. Well, as a child, I went through some tough things, even all the way from baby. So a lot of people like to say, hey, you were a baby, you couldn't help it. Well, there is past experiences and karma and energy that travels. There's also quantum physics that teaches us that we choose to come here. Not our parents, nothing like that. We choose, right, for the lessons we need to grow and evolve. That means life is already set up, pre-orchestrated, to take me through those lessons that I need to evolve. Now, when I understand that, right, my perception changed. And then I change the way I think. I say, hey, instead of staying in misery, I want to stand in the light. Instead of thinking negative things about the thing that happened to me, can I draw energy of positivity? Well, yeah, if a negative thing happened to you, it's okay to go look at it. That's the best thing. Go deal with the pain head on like a gangster, right? And I'm saying figuratively speaking. I'm trying to give you that. Some of you guys said that gangster didn't make me feel. I didn't feel all. Use another word. God damn it, like Samson in the Bible. You understand? Whatever, man. You want to feel like Hulk Hogan, man. Mr. Doggone T. Whatever y'all like, whatever makes you get the confidence you need to know you have everything you need within, including the ability to change your mindset, right? I'm not fated to suffer. In fact, I'm going to move on positively, knowing that from this point on, my thoughts dictate what I'm fated to do. Come on now. I use my free will to arrange and get my life the way I want it to be. And I use my perception of things to allow me to make choices with my will. So if my perception say the glass is half full, no matter what the hell I went through, then the glass is half full. If I get into a struggle, what can I draw some lessons? Sometimes I sit around and be like, the honest truth is at this point in my life, when things happen to me, for one, I like to call them challenges. That's a good word. I don't want to say a negative word, right? I'm going to put that in the universe. I want to accept it as a neutral. So I say when challenges happen to me in my life, one of the first things I do is I'll be like, what lessons am I going to get from this? Or what lessons am I missing? Or am I getting, I'm literally trying to slow down a little bit to make sure I'm catching what I need to catch. Because, I don't think I know it all. That's crazy. So I'm always learning. So I'm like, no, I gotta learn something. I'm always being tested. What? Because I'm always evolving. I have to go through the stages in order to evolve. Remember, this place was pre-orchestrated that way. All right, guys, we got heartache and loss just came out here, number 3. But we're going through positive movements forward out of this heartache and loss, thinking that you're fated to suffer. Heartache and loss is something I've been through more than one time. With family, friends, love, life. I promise you, I have and will go through it again. So the thing is we need to do here is see, when these things present ourselves, what can we do to not avoid, but at least understand why these things are presenting themselves? If it's already orchestrated to help me evolve spiritually, then what can I take from it to allow me to evolve spiritually? Now, some of you guys so caught up in 3D, you like spiritually. I'm talking about how it can affect my life right now. Okay, then if you're under assumption that a spiritual awakening and your understanding of spirituality does not affect your life right now, then you lost in the sauce. Click off. Go backwards, get the understanding, and come back. Because you are a spiritual being having a temporary experience. You can play like the Matrix is it, but it's not going to be. You can play like that steak is real, but it's still not. Still illusion, still illusion. Right? So it's up to you to choose whether you want to just already accept that I'm a spiritual being. It's not all about the money, sex, drugs, rock and roll, and everything physical and matter that been materialized from my mental. It's really about the experience and how I allow that experience to evolve me. Talk to me, team. We're in the tarot. Talk to me, team. Fated to suffer. All right, we got the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. This person in this 2 of Wands is holding a globe in their hand, looking at it very seriously. Now, everybody knows 2s is about choices. You have a choice when you have more than one, right? You have two options you may have to choose from. Well, this is clearly about a choice with the 2 of Wands, a passionate choice, a choice about one inner self, a choice about spirituality, a choice about inner growth. I have this world in my head. Now, either I want to choose the world or choose the heartbreak. I either want to choose the growth and understanding and wisdom or choose to be like most people, a pendulum, swaying back and forth, easily swayed. Or I'm going to stand in my own truth, my independence, and use the source energy within me to move forward out of the thought process that harmed me, anything that harmed me. If I feel I'm fated to suffer, then get rid of it. That thought can't exist. You're fated for great things. You're fated to evolve. You're fated to be loved. You're fated to love or not. They said, wait a minute, Faith, which is it? Either I'm fated to it or I'm not. Well, again, guys, it's a choice. You got free will here assumably, on this ramp. You got a choice. Now, what are you holding on to with this Four of Pentacles? Looking at the Two of Wands, having a choice to make, but holding on tight to what? A mentality that don't serve you? What are we waiting on to make the choice? Choose the world. Choose to move forward positive and to think better. Start by blocking negative thoughts, especially towards yourself. Just towards yourself. Forget everything else. If it's a negative thought towards yourself, start there. The rest will fall in place. Oh, I'm so stupid. Stop, block, pause, whatever y'all say. Block that thought and then immediately replace that thought with a positive saying about yourself. Like, I love myself. You understand? I am smart. I am intelligent. I deserve love. I am love. Love and gratitude. Listen, if you want to know about me, how I get to this mentality, or am I just faking the fun, right? I just like to talk. Ooh, God, listen, guys. I am so consumed in one's own energy. What I mean is, I'm fine with self energy. I'm independent with my energy, guys. I'm real independent, like monk style independent with my energy. So I wouldn't waste the time, and I mean that. I definitely practice these things as well as continuously to practice these things. And when I first started out, do you know I sometimes I was in the mirror, not a lot because I do a lot. So I can't just sit up in the mirror all day. But it never mattered to me. I never felt like I needed a mirror to do this. I just felt like I needed to retransform my mind by continuously doing it. And that was saying, one of the things I said so much that people literally thought I was crazy, and it was such an odd thing. It was almost like a case study to me. I start to notice how people respond to love for self. I would go around all day, every day, saying, I love myself. I love myself. I love you, Faith. I love myself. I love myself. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Most High, for me. I love me. I love myself. People would look at me like I lost my damn mind. And then it became a case study because, studying a master's in psychology, everything becomes a case study. So I'm like, how is human beings able to justify them looking at me like something's wrong with me for self-love? But if I give all my love outward, then I'm considered justified. That's a sickness, a mental sickness, emotional sickness, one that keeps one's in pain, hurt, and unhealed. It got to start with self. I don't care what this society got you thinking. They say, you too arrogant. I'm arrogant for loving myself. So I'm supposed to love you over me and that be healthy? I have no problems with loving you, but I didn't really love you until I learned to love myself. I know the difference now because now that I love myself, of course, I can see the contrast. It is up to you to choose. If you have to go around here with people looking at you crazy because you going around here saying, I love myself, and as quick as you start saying, I love myself, guess what happens, guys? I know y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all might not do it. Guess what? You start going around saying, I love you too. The shit spreads like a disease. I swear. It spreads like a virus, okay? You will be going around here. I love you. Hi, greetings. How are you? Be safe, man. You be positive as shit. And then you start drawing all this positive energy, and all of a sudden, fated to suffer comes to fated to be love. Love and gratitude. Peace and respect. I have the Eight of Pentacles along with the Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys feel like you're financially fated to suffer. You do all this hard work, and you don't got a lot to show for it. Some of you guys. So you got to hold on to your money, save, and things like this. And you're trying to look at a better way to change your life because you feel fated to suffer. But there's positive movements forward here. A lot of you guys, of course, this is heartache and loss. Even if you feel fated to suffer to financial, do you know that's the same lesson I just said? Love for self, confident, right? Knowing that you deserve something is the key. You're perfectly imperfect. Remember, they got to exist together. They're one energy. Love and gratitude. All right, let's pull them out. Talk to me, team. Let's pull Virgo out of this. They said you did already. Go change the way you think. Look, Chariot, positive movement. God, something. Look, you're about to move forward successfully into new starts, new beginning, Ace of Cups. But I need you to be discerning and make firm decisions when it comes to your life and be serious about your life with this King of Swords. And don't allow this Nine of Wands energy, all the experience, past hurts, wounded warrior. You're not a wounded warrior. You're just a warrior. They said, but I got the wounds to show. What warrior don't? What warrior don't? Now, if you got no limb due to the war, that's definitely not what I'm talking about. But I'm saying these emotional wounds, the emotional war, the spiritual war you've been going through with oneself, thinking you were fated to suffer. Even if somebody tried to fate you to suffer, they must have forgot how the source worked within. I can activate it at any time. Period. Period. So you being asked and called to stay firm to your decisions, right? To stay firm. Because you're fated for great things. I see it. That's success movement to Ace of Cups. I have Chariot and the Ace of Cups. And positive movement forwards, which is also the Chariot. Basically, the Chariot is here twice. You're definitely not fated to suffer. Tell me about heartache and loss. What is going on? Before I get Virgos out of here. Virgos, remember, like, share, subscribe, turn on your post bell notifications. I am posting 6 signs every other week instead of 12. This is your week. Also, along with bonus videos, especially for the highest viewed Dark Shadows, Dark Mirrors read, will definitely get a bonus video because I am so grateful that you're willing to do the work. Take the time to love yourself. I love myself. Now, also, I'm putting knowledge on the channel, right? A little behind, but we on it. I'm about to do a book reading for the Kabbalion, the 3 initiates. And I am a normal person, not a professional book reader. Keep that in mind. If there's any problems with mispronunciation, switching the page, I am just a human. Also, I'll be breaking that down, making it just a tad bit simpler, although I feel it's already simple. The reason the Kabbalion is going on the channel is because I would be embarrassed not to put it there, period. Channels and stuff are a part of history, and it's going to go down in mine that I did put the Kabbalion on my channel. That being said, thank you for watching, thank you for viewing, and if you guys want to book a private reading, check the description box, also for everything you need to know about the channel. Thank you, gang. I have the 5 of Swords clarifying heartache and loss. So some people thought they can get over on you. They thought they can win at all costs, underhand you, deal with more. This is what caused the heartache and loss. I'm going to win. It's my way. I'm going to win what I want. It's going to go how I want it to go. I don't care who the hell I hurt. Yeah, those type of people will hurt you, but that don't mean you fated to suffer. Shit, that really mean they fated to suffer because they keep continuing on like that. The universe can only give you the energy you put it back. Law of attraction. Tell me. It's like these people keep coming into you. Knight of Swords with drama, chaos, or trying to play you or mislead you or win things at all costs. No wonder one would feel fated to suffer. And I'm damn tired of it. And I regret my actions of dealing with certain energies or people. Well, let's stop then. Let's stop. This could be friends, family. I got the 3 of Cups. Friends, family, love. People coming in with love offers. One to go out, one to do this, and you somehow you end up in the 5 of Cups, regretting the whole situation. It's time to really work on you and your investments with the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, because this energy is keeping you stuck in the 8 of Swords. Your victory, woo! I got the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. I was just finna say, your victory, your success, your happiness lies in you doing this. Get yourself out this stuck energy. And with the Judgment here and the Emperor, you have to take control. It's your decision. You make the final decision, the final judgment call to take Virgo serious. To love Virgo and to tend to Virgo's needs and not worry about anybody who's think they trying to make you suffer. Let their ass go. I ain't got no time. There's people that don't even like for me to say that. They said, here she goes saying, cut them off. Cut their ass off. I got no time for this, guys. If these people are so unhealed, they want to bring you down, they don't understand why you don't want to be brought down because your frequency is raised, then allow them to go figure it out. You, look, Raise your frequency, work on self, and attract better energy. Virgos, I love you, gang, gang, I do. But remember, you are not fated to suffer, and everything's a choice. You have free will, especially you have the choice to be happy if you want to be. But that choice comes with certain actions and movements that promote that happiness too. If that means getting rid of person, place, or things that do not serve your higher self, your higher good, your spiritual growth, and love for self. Because remember, Virgo, I'm not going to look at you crazy when you go around saying, I love myself. I'm going to know what you're doing. I'm going to know you're transmuting energy. You turning negative into a positive. You taking low into a high. Hell, you an alchemist. I'm gone, gang. Love and gratitude.